it's your boy Selfmadefilmz, man. You tuned in to Bar for Bar podcast, live from the kitchen. You know what it is, man. We gonna recap a few battles today. Before we do, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, Selfmadefilmz with a Z on the end. Selfmadefilmz. Make sure you subscribe. Help me get to 300 subscribers. I'm trying to get there. But today, we gonna recap NITTY versus Official. We're going to do about 3 recaps. I'm going to talk about some things I want to get off my chest. You know what I mean? That came out last Monday. It was a very exciting battle. I was looking forward to seeing what Official did in the battle. First round, NITTY comes out. He's joking. He got bars, but it's more jokes to me, more humor. The way he came out, I thought in this first round that he took Official lightly. That's the vibe I was getting from the performance and what he was saying. I think if it was a top-notch male opponent, his first round would have been better. But he comes out, he had some bars, he had a solid round, but it wasn't to my NITTY standards, and I hold NITTY to a high standard. Official comes out in her first round, and she got energy, she's on fire, she don't look like she's scared at all. She definitely doing her thing. She's punching, she got the crowd behind her. She had a couple bars about spilling rum on his bitch. She taking belly shots. She had a Tay-Rock opening doors for nigga bar that rocked the crowd. Like I said, the crowd was fucking with her heavy. She came out smoking, definitely fire first round. I give the first round the Official. NITTY comes out in the second round. He body shaming still, you know what I mean? He had a line talking about how her body shaped one-sided, and that's how this battle's gonna be, one-sided, like Official body, something like that he said. He's heating up in the second round. He had a speaker knockers line that was a crazy play on words in the second round. This was closer to the NITTY that I'm used to seeing personally. Definitely better than his first round. Official comes out in her second round. She still got the same energy. Started losing a little steam towards the middle of the round. She had a line, said she was the craziest, no, she was the nastiest bitch in class. She was grabbing dicks in school or something like that, referring to extensions and shit. I thought that was a fire bar, being that she's a female and only she could say that, or only female battle rappers could say a bar like that using that, so I thought that was fire. But like I said, she started to lose steam. I don't know if the crowd was tired. The crowd was real flat, not as fire as her first round, especially as far as the crowd goes. I got the second round of NITTY. Like I said, his first round to me was below average for him, but his second round was more to his caliber, so I gave the second round to NITTY. Now, third round, NITTY comes out. He's still body shaming her, like you know what I mean, crazy, like on some funny shit though, like, you know what I mean. She's laughing, she's enjoying it, but it's not the NITTY I'm used to seeing. The jokes are starting to get drier to me. I'm tired of hearing them. He still was punching though. He definitely had some punches in there. But like, he started losing steam in his third round. So his second round was his best round of the battle to me. NITTY's third round was as good as his first round. Like I said, his second round was his best round to me. Official comes out in her third round. She kind of exposes, I don't know how many people knew about it in the battle rap world or the fans at home. She exposed NITTY messing with Miss Hustle, which I already knew about at the time. But she took that angle, exposing him and her relationship. But she's punching, the energy's coming back, and she's scheming in her third round. She stumbled a little bit at the end. It wasn't too bad. Like, she picked it right back up. Like, it wasn't a choke at all. It was just a little fumble over her words. So overall, I thought her third round was solid. I got the third round actually going to NITTY. When I watched it, they both was losing steam. The crowd wasn't what the crowd should have been. Like, the crowd was flat. I see a lot of people saying this because it was a free event, so you might not get the purest battle rap enthusiasts in there. The crowd was definitely kind of whack. So I got NITTY taking this battle 2-1. I gave him the second and the third. Even though I wasn't too impressed with his overall performance, I think he did just enough to take the battle. Like I said, I had a 1-1 going into the third, so I think he did just enough to win the battle. Yeah, that's NITTY and Official. All right, we getting the second battle. We got NITTY versus Jerry West. Jerry West been on a tear lately. Ever since he had that battle when he was talking to Smack, you know what I mean, versus Glue Easy. Smoked Glue Easy a few months ago. 30 Glue Easy. I might recap that battle later tomorrow or today. Since I'm stuck in the crib, I might as well do some recaps. Yo, Jerry West been on fire lately. You know what I mean? Yo, he been doing his thing. Like I said, he smoked Glue Easy, so he got these bigger plates now. He did John the Don Now, in this battle, he got Rum Nitty. Now, I'm a fan of both of these dudes. Rum Nitty been doing this thing for years now. He a vet. You know what I mean? I think he is approaching God tier. You know what I mean? Even though his last couple battles wasn't up to his standards, he's been on such a tear. It is what it is. Jerry West, I'm a big fan of him. He's an underrated puncher, and I think as he gets better and have more time in the game, his punches will get more layered and complicated, but he is a good puncher to me. He has good cadence. He has great performance. And like I said, when he adds the sound effects, which Don Marino, it does kind of do the same thing, actually, you gotta think about it. He's been on a tear, and I've been a fan of Jerry West since he battled in Smoke TY. Like, I was like, God damn. And I'm happy that he's getting his big plates now, because he definitely deserved it. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him on these bigger stages. I'm definitely waiting to see him on these big stages against better competition. So first round, Rum Nitty comes out punching on West, yo. Every fucking bar, literally, for real. Every bar, he's punching. I ain't write the bars down because we're gonna move through this a little quick. But he definitely came out firing. He was scheming and punching on Jerry West. Typical Rum Nitty. This is what I expected Rum Nitty to do with Official in my first recap. Jerry West comes out on round one. He comes out punching. His first bar, he says, I made my own planet. I'm Star-Lord Father. We all know what that is. I actually had to Google it. I didn't know what the fuck he was talking about, but I knew it meant something. I knew it would be dope, so I actually took the time out to actually look it up. So it turned out to be a dope bar to me, definitely, for sure. He had a AirPod line that hit, that he said that something about them dying one at a time. That bar hit. Chopper over the strap like a dope fiend. So he had a bar where he said chopper over the, so you know, I mean, dope fiend grabbed the belt, put it in there and pull it back. So that's why he said chopper over the strap like a dope fiend. Fire bar to me. I got that one. He was definitely swinging. He had a couple misses. His first round wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, actually. But, no, I mean, he did his thing. I definitely give the first round to Rum Nitty, though. Rum Nitty came out on fire. Jerry West wasn't whack. His round wasn't whack or nothing. It wasn't Rum Nitty. Rum Nitty was, like, going crazy. Second round, Rum Nitty still punching. He had some misses, but still was a solid second round from Rum Nitty. Like I said, I expect a little more from Rum Nitty, because he's like very good. So whenever one of his rounds is not what I expect, maybe I'm a little hard on him. Jerry West comes out in his second round. Crowd getting whack at this point, because Jerry West is punching, he's entertaining, but there was no crowd reaction. I don't know why the crowd wasn't fucking with him. I don't know why. Maybe they don't know him as well yet as Rum Nitty, but the crowd was not fucking with Jerry West in his second round. But I'm fucking with it. Like, Jerry West come out, he's firing. He had punches. I think his second round was better than Rum Nitty's second round. So I gave Jerry West the second round. I don't know why the crowd wasn't reacting to his punches. Rum Nitty comes out in his third round, and he has a couple of rebuttals that did not land at all. Rum Nitty is top-notch puncher, performance, cadence. But if there's an area where I can see him improving, it is in his rebuttals. He doesn't do it very often, and when he does do it, it's just not hitting or sounding right. And I thought his third round was his worst round. Definitely was his worst round. First two rounds was better. First round was the best round. Jerry West comes out in his third round. He said something about he dead now. Geechee gotta talk about him in his third round or something like that. That I was fucking with that bar. That bar hit for me. Then he came out with a sound effect, which I was waiting for. And sound effect hit for me. Now this is what I want to say about people like Jerry West, or like a twerk, somebody that got a slogan, a finishing move. It's entertaining. So when people say, oh, that slogan whack, or this, that, or it's like WWE, you know when Rum Nitty says, you know, he's taking so many punches, the fans yelling, get off the ropes. You know he about to go crazy. Or like a verb, Showtime, or you know what I mean, twerk. I'm strapped. Like, you know he about to rock the room 9 times out of 10. So when Jerry West comes out with his sound effect, that's like his finishing move. That's like his power move. You know what I mean? I think it's creative and it's entertaining, and I think people that don't have entertaining slogans are less entertaining. Like, we look forward to it. It's like the rock bottom. You know what I mean? I'm just comparing it to wrestling. You feel me? I actually got Jerry taking the third round. So I got Jerry West winning this battle 2-1. I got Rum Nitty in the first, and I got West taking the last 2 rounds. That's how I call it. That's my opinion. That's how I call that battle, man. Yo, we about to get into our third battle, man. I don't know if these two ladies are PGs. This is my first time seeing them. You got Casey J versus Miss Merk. Never heard them rapping nothing. Well, you got Casey J coming out in the first round. She has, I ain't even gonna lie, Casey J's fire, bro. Like, she had bars, performance. She comes out swinging, she punching, she wilding. She got the crowd with her. She got Jazz in the back making Jazz the rapper faces. Like, she come like, who is this little girl, right? She come out in the first round, man. She cooking. Like, she cooked this girl in all 3 rounds, really. This really ain't no recap. Because if people know by now, Miss Merk choked in her first 2 rounds. And then in her 3rd round, she pulled Roberto Duran. She's like, no, ma. She didn't want to come out the corner. She said, fuck it. And it actually, while Casey J is cooking her, if you look at Miss Merk, you could tell she could have, you knew she was going to just keep choking because she wasn't even paying attention to what Casey J was saying. You can tell she was trying to think of her rounds in her head. Like, you could just tell she was panicking. Man, I never seen nothing like this. I never want to see Miss Merk ever again after that performance. I don't know who gave her that plate. And from what I hear, that it's not the first time she chokes. I'm looking forward to seeing more of Casey J. Casey J definitely fire. She from Texas. Be on the lookout for her. All right, now, yo, we're going to get to this PG on the URL real quick, man. We got my man Zay from Charlotte versus BLAKK ROLLAKK. I think he's down with Poverty Babies. And he's from Patterson, New Jersey, I believe, up north. And I've seen a couple of his battles before. And I thought he was decent. Who did he? His Ish Moolah battle. I think he battled Ish Moolah. That battle was fire. I think I had him beating Ish, and I'm a fan of Ish. I fuck with Ish. He need to be on one of these tournaments. I hope he's on one of these tournaments. Zay come out in this first round. He has nice energy. Some sound effect was okay. He used a sound effect in his first round. Thought it was okay. He had a line talking about he was a field nigga running through a field of unmarked graves of field niggas because he's from the South. I thought that was a fire bar. I think that was one of his best bars in his first round. Definitely solid round from Zay. BLAKK ROLLAKK comes out in his first round. Nice energy. He had a cigarette behind the air bar that I thought that was fire. He said something about saving it for later, put the cig behind your ear. I thought that was fire. He came out swinging. A couple punches didn't land in his first round, though. I thought they was all right punches, but the crowd, it didn't land with the crowd, so it kind of didn't land with me at the same time in this particular battle. So I gave the first round actually to Zay. I thought Zay had the better round, better crowd reaction. It might have been a little gas, but it is what it is. I thought the crowd was with him a little more in that first round. Second round, Zay comes out, same energy. He had a weak NBA scheme that didn't work for me, but he did have a hot Delonte West bar in there. Actually, at the end of the second round, he was going a little long, so BLAKK called for time at the end of Zay's round. It was an up and down solid round for Zay. I thought BLAKK ROLLAKK come out in his second round. Second round he had dope flow. He had a dope flow in the second round as well. He was talking a lot of real shit. He had a nice snowfall bar. I thought that was hard. You could see the momentum shifting from Zay to BLAKK. Like I said, Zay's second round was up and down, and you could see like he was going down in the middle of his second round, and I think BLAKK started heating up, going this way. So I seen the momentum twisting, changing. It was fire, and I think round 2 was more like a tie. So going into the third round, this one thing I gotta say about Zay. Zay's consistent. Like, he's going to give you what he's going to give you, and he's going to be consistent with the bars and the punches. He can scheme, too. Every round sounded the same, like same flow. It was consistent, though. That wasn't a bad thing. Definitely solid battle from Zay. He had a couple small stumbles, but it wasn't nothing crazy. You got to expect that from new battlers, you know what I mean? BLAKK come out in his third round. Funny as hell. Talking about he's supposed to kill me in these tight-ass jeans. Now, BLAKK got that uncle voice. Yeah, like that drunk uncle voice. It's just funny as hell, like, but he's fire though, like, you know what I mean? I like his voice. He got that Uncle Murder type vibe. He got potential too. Talking about fanny packs. The momentum totally went over to ROLLAKK in his third round. So I got this battle a draw. I got Zay in the first. I got the second round a draw. BLAKK winning in the third.